How do you really measure your growth? How do you measure your growth? Now, growth is a process, it's something that happens gradually. Even a newborn baby has to grow through several stages. There will be a time where the baby will open his or her eyes. There'll be another time when the baby will start sitting down, from sitting to crawling and trying to stand up, and even in education, you have to move from one level of education to another level. But I've seen a lot of people who are thinking that what they are doing is not growing. What is your mindset about growth? Are you thinking you are not growing because you are looking at what somebody else, is doing, or what someone else has done? Okay, let's say you have the vision of starting a school, then after 5 years of the school, you start comparing that school with other big schools. Have you taken time to ask yourself questions? How long have these people been there? How long have they been there? You understand? So it's important that you understand what you should measure up with. You don't measure up with others. You measure up with what you did previously and what you are doing now. How are you improving what you are doing? So the truth is that you are actually growing and you are not realizing that you are growing. So when it comes to growth sometimes it seems is not visible. But you first of all grow from the inside before it starts showing in the outside. Even the Bible made something clear, It says, study to show thyself approved, so that your profiting will appear unto all. Now, when you start studying, it takes a process. It seems as if it's not entering, it seems as if there's no knowledge added. But in the process of time, you start understanding that there are things about you that has begun to change. Your mindset is changing. You are navigating from one level to another level. So when you want to measure your growth with your last growth, what you were yesterday and what you are now. So growth is a process. Don't ever think that you are not growing, because everything you are doing is growth. Everything that you are working at, is a sum total of your development in life. Now, if you want to start a project, if you want to do anything, that you are looking at in the future, why don't you take the time now to start it? And as you start, it doesn't matter who is laughing at your process. It is not the process, but how you end up at the end of the day. And your growth is not a consign to anybody. It should be a consign to you. Nobody should try to make you feel messed up, because of your growth process, because this growth only concerns you, and how you grow, how you develop is your business. You understand me? So what you have to do is to fight for your growth and development. Fight for your next level by working at it. Now, when you talk about growth should be daily, it should be weekly, it should be monthly. You should have goals. You should set goals on how you are going to be successful in a year. Now, a year has 12 months and 365 days. Okay, now if you decide to, for example, read a book for 1 hour every day, and it is just a chapter, in 30 days you would have read 30 chapters of a book, or even two books. So if you decide to do it, two chapters, it could be one chapter for one book and another chapter from another book. If you do it at the end of the month, you would have read 60 chapters from two books. So now at the end of a year, if you read two books every day, one chapter, you would have read 24 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. You would have read 24 books in 1 year. Now, many people want to jump the process to get to the destination. I want you to understand something. As you desire, as you intentionally, you desire growth, so intentionally work at your growth and development. It may seem as if you are not growing, but you are actually making progress. You are actually making progress. It may seem as if you are not growing, but you are actually making progress. Don't forget, it is a 1 day, a 1 week, and a 1 month journey that causes development, that causes visibility, that causes success, that causes navigation from a low level to a higher level. Remember, if you want to take a journey, you would need to begin with a step. So don't be ashamed of your process right now. What is your mindset about growth?